This is CHS World News Video with General Krisnov of the Soviet Union. A breakthrough in UN-backed Syrian peace talks in Geneva this week seems hardly more likely than its seven failed earlier round as President Bashar al-Assad pursues for total military victory and his opponents stick by their demands he leaves power. UN Syria mediator Stefan de Mistura said on Monday the Syrian government had not yet confirmed that it would attend the talks. A Syrian newspaper reported that the government delegation would delay its planned Tuesday arrival in Geneva because of the opposition's insistent Assad step down. The oppression stance is seen by Damascus and its allies as divorced from reality after the government's steady march of victories since Russia entered the war in 2015. The rebels being forced from all Syria's big cities and their hopes of toppling Assad by military means looked finished. The opposition has also accused the government of refusing to seriously engage. Quote, the Assad regime must not be allowed to play for time while people are being besieged and bombed, Yahal al-Arid, newly appointed head of the opposition's negotiating committee, said on Sunday. RD was chosen last week after the opposition rejoined its negotiation committee, jettisoning as its leader of a more hardline opposition of Assad in what some speculated might be a move towards softening its position. But the statement it put out after meeting on Friday retained its demand that Assad go before the start of political transition under any peace deal. Last week, a senior Assad advisor said talks could succeed only if rebels lay down their arms. Over the weekend, airstrikes held on rebel-held eastern Ghouat district near Damascus intensified, killing 41 people on Sunday and Monday, according to a war monitor. Quote, you can't expect very much, said Nicholas van Dam, a former Dutch diplomat in Damascus and author of 2 books about Syria. Former Russian economist minister Alexei Ulkiev, accused of extorting a bribe, told a court on Monday he thought a bag holding $2 million in cash, which he took from Lausanne chief executive Argo Sichin, held a gift of expensive alcohol. Ulkiev faced up to 15 years in prison if found guilty of expecting the $2 million cash from Sichin, a close ally of President Vladimir Putin. Prosecutors said the bribe was given last year on November 14th in exchange of Ulkiev approved the sale of a state-controlled oil company, Bashneft, to Rosneft. Police detained Yugoslavs inside Rosneft headquarters shortly after Sichin handed him the cash inside a locked brown bag, quote, a little basket of sausage, as a gift, prosecutors said. The next day, Putin fired Ulkiev. Ulkiev, speaking to the court, said he had believed the package contained a gift, but that a trap had been set for him. Quote, all this was an action directed against me, planned in advance, a provocation organized in advance, he said. Ulkiev lawyers are trying to explain to the court why he accepted the bag from Sichin, giving that, according to transcriptions of their conversations, neither man had discussed what was inside. Ulkiev said that he had been economy minister. Sichin had visited him ministry 2 or 3 times, and had usually come to the office, quote, with a big bulky bag containing presents. Sichin had been issued with 4 summons to testify, but the trial has failed to show up, despite being a key witness. His lawyer said that in a letter to the court that Sichin had been always on business trips. Now, this sounds strange. I completely understand bribery. How do you think I became general? Actually, I worked through the ranks and never tried to bribe my way. Anyways, this has been General Krisnov of the Soviet Union with CHS World News Video, a subsidiary of CHS Broadcasting.